Last one. Okay.
This round 1. Fight. Perfect.
Not good discipline there that
Round
round.
2.
But he use it all?
Fight. Round 3.
Quick game.
Fight.
Quick game. Oh, I pressed 1. Oops.
Justo hoy te tenía que confesar.
Alright. That's cool. Be right back.
Hello, last Oricru fans. Here is your executive producer speaking. First of all, you're catching us in a quite intense period. It is a day before a release when we are making this video. And I believe that's the right moment when I personally and the whole Gold Knights team should thank you for your support, for the support of our community, of our bakers, of our journalists who gave us a lot of feedback, of our publisher, PlayOn and Primeter, and especially also thanks to everyone involved in the development, polishing of the last Oricru. After 4 years of very intense development, very intense production of the game, I can tell you that we are quite proud what we have built. We managed to finish the game that is quite unique in many points. We managed to prove, I believe, to many of you that the dynamic storytelling is something interesting in our world, that the word and the combination of sci-fi and medieval, it's not only to give a nice visual setting, but also an interesting combat ideas, interesting weapons, and also to prove that co-op is something that definitely has its place in this genre of third-person action RPGs. Now I would like to summarize where we are after those 4 years. We are realistic. We are not a huge studio. We are a studio of 40-ish people working really many weekends and nights. We gathered from you, from our beta testers, early adopters, from the journalists, YouTubers, content creators. We know about many things that can be improved, that can be polished to make even richer experience and to final tune all the scenarios, all the play styles, to final tune the difficulty settings and the gameplay in multiplayer versus single player and so on. We will support the game for many months from now. We will work on it. We will regularly release patches based on your feedback, on your reactions that are super motivating for us. And we won't leave anyone in a feeling that we are not interested in your feedback. To play with open cards, right now we are, for example, experiencing some connection issues in online multiplayer. For some players it can desync and they need to restart the game. It is something we have tested heavily on our side, on publisher's side, but unfortunately multiplayer is so dependent on the speed of internet, is so dependent on the combinations of hardware and so on, that those things might happen for some of you. We are aware of it, we are already fixing it, and we will deliver way more polished multiplayer experience very soon. So for now, maybe better is to enjoy the split screen and wait for a week or two. But I definitely believe that for many of you, it's going to be solid experience as well. Another short example, with some Ethernet controllers from Intel, the Unreal Engine has issues. You might experience some disconnections from internet, and that can be solved only by the new drivers being installed. So we are really gathering all feedback we can, and if we cannot solve it by ourselves, we can at least help you to find a solution. In the future, we are also planning to be very transparent about improvements we are planning to do. We want to share with you roadmaps and basically let you be part of wRAThKInz. Enjoy Last Oricru. All your positive reactions will be quite motivating for us, and we will work on the game with you, communicate about the game with you, enjoy fun moments in the game with you. We will be happy to see your videos, your reviews. We will be happy to discuss the game with you on our Discord channel and other social medias. We will be in touch with you, and I believe we will all enjoy the beauties of The Last Oricru, the uniqueness of this game together, and we will help the Last Oricru IP grow and expand for the future. So thank you very much, enjoy the game, and let us know how you like it.
Peggy 16.
I hope you can hear me loud and clear. I just need you to recover the cradle. I can't really leave without it. And I'm the only one who can get you out of here.
I'm the first in command. I need to finish the mission. I couldn't sabotage it by telling you all that.
You have chosen well!
Rats again! First things first. To get to me, I need a boat. Locals call me Lady of the Lake. I've just looked for a pyramid-shaped island.
End this unnatural state of things.
Perfect timing, my marshal.
Give the nation a king our people deserve.
Challenge Nabaldo to wager of champions!
Excellent. Follows orders well. Critical thinker. Competent enough to achieve simple tasks. First, you need to find me.
If you're a fan of dynamic storytelling where your choices have real consequences, then it's worth keeping an eye on The Last Oricru. A story-driven action RPG from Czech studio Gold Knights and publishing label Prime Matter. The Last Oricru sees you wake up in the world of wRAThKInz, a planet mired in a bitter civil war. It's a conflict in which you can play a pivotal role. Every action, subquest, and life taken can affect your reputation with the warring factions. There are multiple ways to play through the game. No right or wrong path to be had. Your decisions will literally shape the fate of the world.
Mercy of a swift death.
Your journey through wRAThKInz is fraught with peril. There are dangers around every corner of this war-torn world, and plenty of fights to be had. Combat in The Last Oricru is easy to pick up, but hard to master. There are many ways to throw down, from melee and ranged weapons with unique abilities to techno-magical items. The manner by which you distribute the skill points that you earn is important, but it allows for lots of flexibility in terms of how you approach combat. The action's challenging, and the ebb and flow of a fight will be familiar to any Souls-like fan, but it's not unforgiving. Just don't get too complacent. Co-op fans will be pleased to know that The Last Oricru can be enjoyed in local and online co-op, thanks to a seamless hop-in hop-out system accessible once the tutorial has been completed. The game has been purposefully designed with both solo and co-op play in mind. Playing with a friend allows for special chain reaction moves, new paths and puzzles to overcome, and even special attacks for bosses that can't be activated solo. Boasting a branching narrative that puts player agency front and center, The Last Oricru is a truly intriguing proposition, and one that you can get stuck into for yourselves right now on Xbox Series S and X.
S and X. Clear skies, welcome. So basically, let's continue. Previously on The Last Oricru. How do you small in this? Let's make wrong one, sorry. Master Chrome Dome. How do you small in this? There we go, and then this, like this. It's a little different now, OBS being updated. You know Anakin's a champion, right? TK Anakin. Long time he's been playing Tekken. Many years. Now, Way Gamble, yeah, Fear of Silence was playing with Anakin. Anyway, now is that right? Collapse? Yeah, it's alright. It's not too big, right? I like to listen to what's going on in the world. Okay? Alright then, so I think everything's fine, right? Everything is wonderful. Put that over there. This over there. Alright then, cool man. Nothing too interesting with that one. Darkest Dungeon 2, Plague's Tale, Metal Gear Solid, Sims 4. Alright then. So basically, you can just disappear for a bit, boop, and then boop, and then boop, and then boop. Alright then. Keeping an eye on what's going on. What is going on? What were we doing last time? We learned that Silver learned that Ada's gone crazy. Crazy. A-I-D-A. Ada. So then what did it say I should do? I thought they fixed this with the patch. The game got patched, but they have not. It said small minor fixes, but now I cannot even read what it's saying. Gok wants you to find drop. Find that it's so tiny now. Well. What does it say? Drop wants you to... Oh, it's really impossible to read it now. That's a pity. I think it's... I wonder how... I don't think it's a difficult thing really to fix this scaling issue. Because now it's really tiny. Cannot see nothing. Mines told you to look for Yossi in a locked off tunnel. Okay. The other thing is anyway, Drop wants you to find Yossi. That's the same thing twice. And then Brian wants you to investigate the cradle. Gok wants you to report, so we'll go back to Gok very soon. Gok wants you to find Drop. So anyway, it's just about running around, looking around. Running around, looking around. Hello.
Is war over? I want go home. See our motherland, volcano. Yossi told me stories, but I never seen it. Must be beautiful.
I would actually need to find Yossi. Do you know where he is?
Yes, in Shrine of Marvios. Naboru do not know. Promise you not hurt him.
Sure, absolutely. I am here to help make the world a better place.
Good. Then you go from big hall, big one. There is old tunnel. Roof fall. Many Naboru dead and now closed. Big door.
So, how do I open it?
Yossi told me big door can open. That Naboru go near metal thing in cage and door open. But cage locked. Thapis boss. Thapis has many keys. Thapis often around my cage. Look for keys there.
That sounds like quite a hike.
It's not that bad if you like tunnels.
Yeah, love 'em.
There is 16 minus 19 to 16 in favor of the rat king. Is it year of the rat now or what? Okay. Oh, excuse me 1 second. That'll do.
She is dead and gone, like a shadow in the sun. Over her head lies a grass-green bed that never gets undone. She is dead and gone, like darkness in the dawn. Over her toes lies a grey, cold stone that never gets undone.
I hate to pry, but I can't wrap my head around what you said earlier. I mean, Firkins, they kill and eat babies. Sure, hatred and revenge can make one savage, but...
Savage, yes. As our elders said, savage, oh so savage are the wayward ways of the brutish beasts. The tots they eat, the maids they molest, and on men they do feast.
Ah, that sounds pretty much like what Tobias said. Must be one of those too vivid folktales.
Ah, your face.
What?
You remind me of someone.
Well, I have this generally familiar face, but...
Yes, I see it now. There is something of her inside you.
But...
Silence! Oh, my sweet, sweet Octavia.
Could I just quickly...
Yes, my child, speak.
About those brutish beasts.
The teeth that gnaw, the claws that tear. What else could kill a thing loved and dear?
Well, since I woke up on this planet, it feels like everything is trying to kill me. And I have noticed the Naboru trying to pin everything on the Ratkins, and vice versa. So are you sure?
I held her pale, pristine body. Her unsullied face I washed with my tears. Her smooth skin, her empty eyes so big, and her neck broken like a twig.
Unsullied, so no bite marks.
There were marks, the marks of the dawn of days. What did we put a soul into? Once mere minions, now turned into our dreaded demons. And now the creation eats our procreation, the image of me and my dear Malthus.
Malthus? What is the patriarch? Oh, I see.
Sweet and sour tastes the forbidden fruit, and seed that grew, now reaped unripe. Furry monsters on my own flesh and blood do dine. Where were you, oh where, cruel masters of mine?
Yes, where were they? And who are they in the first place? I was actually wondering from the moment Malthus mentioned them, and then I was so busy living and dying that I never asked anybody.
You came from the sky. You should know best. And the doom and gloom you have brought with you seems to harm us, and then it puts them to the test.
Oh, this is pointless. Can I at least take you home or something? Wherever that would be. I really don't think you should stay here. The mines don't seem safe.
My home is here, where dreams and bones do lay. My home is here, in the coldest stone and clay.
So that's a no?
Yes, no. But come again. Come to see me. Let me watch your face and dwell in the peace. Stay with me for some time. Stay, please.
Captain's log 1030880729. Status: Major clusterfuck. To be more precise, shit, fuck, shit! Pardon my French. And pardon me for being offensive to all the French people who might ever read this. I mean, when they find my dead body and my notes in a few hundred years on this awful planet, that is. Because it's obvious we are not getting out of here, not anytime soon, and probably never. Fuck. Let me try again. Status: Ida out of control. I tried to put the cradle back to the cradle chamber, but she said she can't allow that, no explanation. Then she hit me with everything our security systems have. I barely had the time and means to save the rest of my crew. Well, in their fancy coffins, that is. The cryogenic unit was damaged beyond repair, so I couldn't wake them up. I wonder if Aida's behind that too. The personal cryogenic systems were luckily intact. I somehow managed to drag them out of the ship. So now I have 4 crew, but no way to restore their consciousness. And Ida made it very clear that she now considers all living beings to be a threat. Proposed solution? No idea. Fuck. Over. No. P.S. That bitch also EMP'd all the microchips on the planet and set up some sort of jammer. So I am deaf and blind, no way to contact other planets or ships, and most of my machinery is just scrap metal now. Luckily, all the nanotech is still working, so I'll reroute my skills there. Now it's time for the backup plan. I should find a way to enhance myself enough to defeat her, and to find out what caused this whole shit show. I am so angry now I might explode. I'm actually thinking about turning myself into a nanotechnologically engineered ball of fire and scorching this place once and for all. Well, I'll keep dreaming. Really over now. This was a long one.
Place your bets. Who would have known?
That belt. That can't be. This cannot be. Impossible. Or, by name of Marvius, are you Immortal One?
Well, yes, I'm Silver, and you must be Yossi. What's impossible?
Our legend. They speak of human Messiah. You come to save us and free us.
Actually, I sort of do come to save you and free you.
I know. For eternity. Like a true Messiah.
Well, that's a pretty high bar you've set for me there.
I don't understand. But yes, I will set you high. High and mighty as every Messiah is.
I hate to be a party pooper, but I'm really no Messiah. I am...
You are. You will see. You open your heart. I unleash fire inside. Marvius showed us a way, and you can walk it.
My inner fire was already somewhat unleashed by the injustice your kin had to suffer. Now I'm here because your kin needs you. We think we can still win this war.
Of course. You will learn. You will find out. I mean you no harm. I just bring gift. You are human Messiah. You decide.
Could you tell me more about that human Messiah? No disrespect, but it sounds quite unlikely.
You are not the only one who thinks so. Our legends are unclear. But I looked a long time and I believe it's true. Our prophet, Marvius, he was human.
What? Another human on this planet?
It was centuries ago. He liberated our ancestors. He led us to Volcano and gave us the gift of fire. My kin still think he was divine, sent to us. But I seen his suit. He was a humanoid, and too small to be Naboru.
Wow, I mean, what are the odds?
When my brothers told me about you, all suddenly started to make sense.
But that doesn't make me a messiah, right?
Our legends say that Marvius will return in our darkest hour and save us again. Since he was human, that's not possible. I think elders are telling it wrong. Most ancient version I had from our eldest says, immortals shall come once again. It doesn't say Marvius. That's interpretation. Can be any human with your powers. Can be you.
Well, I don't feel under pressure at all.
No need. This is place of peace and contemplation.
I get that it's peaceful here, but why in the mines?
It is not by choice. I'm exiled here. I did things I am not proud of. I had to leave our volcano.
Sorry to hear that.
It was a good thing. I found my peace here. And later, I was able to share it. Our minor brothers here. Without this place, their life would just be work and beating. I was their messiah, like you are ours. And now, I can help your fire grow.
What's with that fire thing? I've told you I'm no messiah.
You will see. If you open your heart, I can unleash fire inside. Marvius showed us a way, and you can walk it.
What way?
Way of fire and flames. It turns your heart in volcano and your blood in fiery lava. It makes you one with heat and gives you power of fire inside and over fire outside.
Sounds pretty hot. I'm sure there's a catch somewhere.
It's no catch. It's a gift. Passed to us, and now I can pass it on. You can control fire, live fire, be fire, if you are willing to accept.
I don't feel any readier than the last time.
Time will come.
Maybe. Right now, we have bigger fish to fry. It's time to free your kin. The war has hurt your people more than it has helped them.
I know. We were not meant to fight. We should seek peace. I wanted to show brothers way of inner peace, way of our teacher Marvius. Yet they prefer to stay blind. As long as Drap is leading them, all they see is war and blood.
I don't know what exactly happened between you and your people. I'm sure you must think they have wronged you, and...
No. This exile was a blessing. I grew here. Spiritually.
Well, time to pay back. They need your help now. It's time to be the bigger wRAThKInz.
Furkin. We use not our word here. And yes, my heart is big. Yet violence has no place in it. I can teach them how to liberate themselves. By contemplation.
Surely you can't believe that your way would be the only one. Now we fight for all your kin. Workers, miners, common folk. We need to set all of them free as well. Only then can they follow your way in peace. Come with me to the bridge. Bring your followers.
No. Drap would only have them killed. Lives of our kin don't matter to him.
We need just one last push. One little show of strength. Help us explain to the Naboru once and for all that you deserve your freedom.
True and real Messiah would know that violence begets violence.
Yes, and not only tempt you, I hope to open your eyes. I understand your hesitation. But shouldn't the true Messiah show you the path that has always been there but you couldn't see?
Maybe you are right. Our brothers can't find inner peace when they slave day and night.
Yes, and this war is already rolling. You can't stop it. You can only seize it. It's your war anyway. Furkin war. And without you, it will kill you. And everyone you have ever loved.
Yes. Maybe it's time. Time for leap of faith. But you promise me one thing. You will command Drap. You will make him merciful. We will not kill, if not necessary. Sparkless fire. We fight for freedom, not revenge. And my pack stays out of harm's way.
Of course, you have my word.
Now I will gladly go to bridge, and my pack will follow. Together, we make fire. Fire for freedom.
Let's go.
Yes, let's go. There's no time to lose.
Messiah, I wish I did not come. I not feel good about this.
I know you think Drap is a prophet of doom, but at least hear him out. For your kin.
Yes, I know. That's why we're here. And do not forget your promise.
At last, you bring Yothi. Good. Very good. Thank you both. Welcome back among us. I knew your fire still burns, brother.
How dare you call me brother? After what you did to me. We come from same litter, but every other Furkin treated me and our kin better than you did.
I am not one that cheated in our sacred wager.
I did that only to stop your frenzy. You bring blood and destruction. You talk about fire, but I have seen real fire. Fire of wisdom. Not so sure about you.
I just want freedom for our kin. I want future. Why you dig a past?
I would at least expect apology here. I was protecting you from yourself.
You nipper. You just wanted power you were not worthy of having. Under you, we would be slaves to Naboru forever. I just wanted to hit so hard that peace would be only option.
And it worked so great. You beg for my help now.
No, nobody is begging you. We will gladly fall for freedom. I would sacrifice all the lives of our kin to break those shackles.
You see, Messiah, I told you. You have to command him. Make him merciful. You promised.
Yes, Yossi is right. We want to be the fire of freedom, but not the one that burns everything in its way. Yossi and his pack will help, but they don't want to kill, not more than necessary. We have to respect that. And I promise to keep them safe.
Safe? In war, maybe you will be safe. 1,000 deaths. But others? One can't win by being coward. No, this is my war, my fight, my freedom. I will fight it the way it needs to be fought. If we have to kill thousands to set our kin free, so be it. If we have to sacrifice thousands, so be it. And you will either follow me in glory, sibling, and liberate us, or you can have your Messiah kill me right here, right now. For life without freedom is not life. It's death.
Good. I pray to Marvius that Messiah sees at last now what bloodthirsty demon you are, and relieves us of you.
1,000 deaths. You know only through war we can force Naboru to peace and break our muzzles.
I try to see Drap through your eyes. I really do. And I see he is hot-headed. I see he is too proud. But a bloodthirsty demon? No. His heart and intentions are pure. And he is right. This war is the only way to make your voices heard. The Naboru will learn about the value of peace only through our sacrifice. I beseech you, Drap, control your fire. Remember, you are just a distraction. I am the army now. No risks, no big gestures. The more of your kin survive, the bigger the victory.
Yes, you are right. I apologize for my hotness. This war truly turns me into a beast. I promise to hold my fire. Keep our fur in place. Will you fight? Side by side. With me. Again.
Yes. Yes, I will. For one last time. For our kin and for our freedom. I just hope you are not wrong, Immortal One. And we will not spill more blood than needed.
Trust me, he is not. Now, let's win this war! Yossi, we need your fire at gate. You will advance and seize bridge. I'll take what's left of my army and secure left wing. So Naboru will be busy and can't attack from side. This will clear path on right for you, Silva. You advance to our city by Silvers. Open main gates for us from inside. Once we are in, it is easy win.
I see they made you a general for a reason.
It is a good plan, sibling.
should try and get back to the city to report to Gawk. Now there's something to report. And it's looking more interesting and more interesting and more and more and more and more. Here we are. Let me see. Everything in the mines is done. Good. Oh, I never talked to that guy though. Let me see. It was I'll go there just to double check. But not this way. I just want to fight this guy again. Sick, man.
How is the war treating you? Any noises from the Western Front?
It's a war. I would say it treats me worse than this comfy den treats you.
This is the war room. And we have everything meticulously planned.
Sure you do. Well, we are moving forward. Drap is back and strong as ever. And Yossi joined our cause too.
Yes, my movement finally has the backing it deserves. Can't wait to rub shoulders with D-Rap and Big Vi.
That can be arranged. They've sent me to open the main gate. Wanna come?
Absolutely. I just need to finish here. I will join you shortly.
I thought you had everything meticulously planned.
Just a few finishing touches. Let me focus.
Sure. Focus to your heart's content.
These lot. They don't do anything. It's as if I'm doing everything. What's going on, man?
Bratha, it's now or never. Our army needs you.
Yes, I have sent all the Bratters we could spare to support you already. The rest of us are guarding here to stop Naboru from sneaking out through the sewers.
Seriously? Do you really think I'm that stupid? You disrespect the Ratvolution, Bratha.
Tread lightly. I am the Ratvolution. You are just an alien here. Try as hard as you want, but my kin will always merely tolerate your bald face.
We will see about that.
If you want to learn the hard way, be my guest.
Whatever. Chicken.
Chicken. What else? Gok wants you to report to him on the situation. Alright, let's talk to him more. Oh, what else does he want? Brian. Gok wants you to report to him on the situation. Why didn't he?
Bratha, it's...
Yes, the rest of us...
Seriously.
Tread lightly.
We will...
If you want to learn...
Whatever. Chicken.
Shouldn't it remove that then? Gok wants you to report on the situation anyway. Open the city gate. Open the city gate.
Must protect the gate.
Big red button? That couldn't be more obvious. I say, let's try it out.
I see. Tales were right. You are furious and furriest of us. With your help, we can now cross Naboru once and for all.
If so, our ways part now. I want no part of it. You just thirst for blood.
I thirst for freedom. We need to show our strength. If we stop now, they'll think we are weak. We should capture their queen and dictate our own future.
He is demon. I have told you.
I know the Naboru, and I am sorry, but Drap might have a point here. They will never treat you as their equal.
Queen is running away! Queen is running away! What? No! Stop her!
Tell me one thing, Immortal One. One question I will ask forever. Was there another way to freedom?
I don't know, you see. Still, better than nothing.
I wish I could say that.
Your children will thank you.
We can't have children.
You know what I mean.
Alright, look. Gok wants you to report. And then that will be it.
Tell me one thing. Was there...
I don't know.
I wish I could say... We can't...
Bratha, good to see you here. Ready to fight for the Ratvolution at last?
Our bretters have arrived. There will be blood, and there will be glory.
So you are coming with us? It's time to finish this war.
I strongly believe me holding this point is of the utmost strategic importance. For one holds out bait to entice the enemy, feign disorder, and crush him.
Sure, I am not even surprised. Happy holding and feigning. I'll just go and fight your war for you.
My heart will be with you in the fight.
Well, be careful. Sounds like a risk of heart attack.
Enough! We'll need workers. Let Naboru live. You sure, General? Yes.
This is how you think we can have peace? This much blood can only bring more blood.
No, brother. We have City again. Now things will be easier. Naboru see our power now. Even dreaded Queen now fears us. We catch her later, but soon.
I try to believe you for sake of our Messiah, but you are not making it easy. At least our fire is not needed anymore. We hope it stays this way. No more crushing Naboru.
These vows will hold. City is in our paws now, and we keep it. But we might still need you if Naboru attack our kin again. They may be desperate and try to reach their citadel through our sacred motherland.
Then lift my banishment. I wish nothing more than return to our volcano. This way, we can protect what is dearest to us. And we will never be too far if Naboru try to attack here. But to defend only, not to lead war for peace.
Be it. You served our kin well. You deserve your absolution.
Absolution deserved by blood only brings more repentance. Still, I will bring our minor brothers back to Volcano. They were torn out of their motherland for far too long. This is my only wish, and my greatest reward, Drop.
How about you, 1,000 deaths? What are your wishes on this glorious day?
Should we worry about the Citadel, or is it taken care of already?
Honestly, I am not sure. The gate is closed. We weren't able to get in. On other paw, we defeated most of Naboru. There are not many left that could harm us. I am more worried about our brothers in City. There is lots of fiery feelings in air.
I would love to take a ship and follow Her Majesty. Do you know where she is now?
Gone. But we have taken the city. We took mines. And we took fortress already long time before this. She has nowhere to hide. If I was her, I would go to coast. Yes, that's most likely. It's good that you proposed the goal. I would send some wRAThKINz to look for her. But with general mood and morale...
I know. They would probably kill her. I will go and bring her.
You still want your peace, right?
Yes, more than anything. I don't want to be remembered as Drap Slayer. I want to be Drap Peacemaker.
I will try to get her here so you can work on it properly. So, that ship? I can't wait to roam the lake.
That is another reason why I don't send wRAThKINz. We are not apt sailors. We have only rafts. Talk to Ylva in Stronghold. He could give you his.
Ylva? I don't recall hearing that name before. Ylva? Huh. Tell me more.
He is our trustworthy supplier, not a Naboru. Maybe that's why he supports us. Easy to find. Very generous. Sizable.
What?
Lots of meat and fat.
Ah, right. And he has a ship we can use?
Yes, he has. Good one. It needs no crew. He sold us his weapons very cheap to help us in this war. I'm sure he can lend us his ship to finish it.
Good. I hope he won't object to us trying to actually stop the fighting. I believe this peace is what both your races need.
Thank you. I will try to prepare our brothers for Queen's return while you're gone. Many of them fail to see that we can do better than Naboru.
You can. I know it.
I know it too. It is just much harder than I have thought.
Can I...
Go follow Queen already? Of course, yes. Just ask Ylva to give you his ship. Find him in Stronghold and better hurry. Queen might be on coast now, but who knows if she stays there. We don't want her to do anything desperate.
Sure, I'll try to hurry.
My warmest, bald friend. How good to see you.
Good to see you too. I mean, happy that you are still alive.
Yes, yes. Your work and your help was not in vain, you see? And now I can finally repay you.
Oh, there is really no need. I mean it. I don't expect money or anything.
Yes, that is good. Because I not have much, but I can always get you better price at shop.
Well, everyone loves discounts. How does it work? 1 life, 1% down?
No, you get much better. Me very grateful.
Relax, that was just a joke.
Not funny, Baldy. So, you buy?
Nice. That's why I'm not buying anything. At least wait until +3. When +3 things come in stock, then I'll think about buying something.
Captain, so good to see you, after all we have been through. That was some bloodshed, right? Adequately ruthless.
Yeah, sure. For some of us.
Huh. So how has the aftermath of war been treating you so far?
I can't complain.
Good for you.
How about you?
All good. I just wish we could have killed Mon Aboru.
Well, maybe next time.
My thoughts exactly. Well, let's drink on that. What's your poison? Or maybe you need the strong stuff again. Something sharpy and pointy.
Sharp and pointy things? So this is both an inn and an armory. You brought some surplus from your armory at the monastery, or what?
Not at all, my dear prospective customer. The previous owner was an elite royal guard. He surely won't be needing his fancy equipment now. So I can pass it on.
While making a decent profit, I am sure.
Well, we have a history of you appreciating my selection of weapons, so I would much rather sell them to you than to our brothers.
Are you saying Brathers would not appreciate good weapons?
Well, they would appreciate the weapons, but surely not the price. With the revolution, the concept of personal property got a bit hazy. There's a lot of needs to be fulfilled and not many abilities. We are all equal now. We all share great times for our kin and terrible times for business. So I'd rather do it with you.
Well, if the contraband is worth the hassle, I'm happy to do this under the counter. Show me what you've got. So, you're an innkeeper now?
Yes. Not exactly my dream heroic future, but it has its perks. There is good money to be made trading the spoils of war. And you wouldn't believe all the nonsense our Brathers can make up.
Humor me.
The last one was extremely rich. Peace talks with Naboru. No Ratkin of sound mind could imagine drop and peace with Naboru in the same sentence. That's why he is the general. To get us our revenge.
So you say the peace talks aren't gonna happen?
No. We deserve to run this place, damn it. We are bigger, stronger, and healthier than Naboru. One could argue we are the superior race here.
Oh, I wouldn't dare to argue.
If anybody comes with such an insane idea as peace talks, he will claw his eyes out.
I see.
You do. They won't.
Not easy. This guy's not easy. But, you know.
Captain, welcome. For relaxing times, make it a beer time. Captain, welcome. For relaxing times, make it a beer time. Captain, welcome. For relaxing times, make it a beer time.
Kisser, not thrilled to see you.
I certainly wouldn't expect an Naboru blacksmith in this complex situation. What are you doing here?
Smithing.
Well, I can see that, but for your sworn enemies?
They give me work. They give me booze.
Right. Doesn't it feel awkward?
Honestly, at first I thought I'd hate it, but the life's actually much easier now. Why were those rats so hungry for their freedom, right? Well, they will learn the hard way. Well, thank you for putting the curse of free will on them, alien.
Maybe free will isn't for losers like you.
If this is your way of trying to sweet-talk me into giving you a discount on something, well, tough luck. I still have a lot of free will there. Ah, alien rat-ass kisser. Not thrilled to see you.
continue it. Yeah.